Yeah.
Yo, what it do?
What's going on, y'all, man? We back at it again with the Maniac Collection Show. We want to welcome everybody in this thing. We have a special guest in this thing today. Jazzy, the uncontrollable goddess, is in the building with us, man. How you doing today,
I'm
Jazzy?
pretty
Let's
good.
get
Honored,
it.
honored, honored to be here. We are here. We are
Yes,
Yeah,
in
we
this
here. We
yes,
here.
thing.
We
we
here.
is. We got the soul vibes,
Man,
everything.
we
The
here.
truth
We here.
will be revealed, okay?
Yeah. It's all good. Today is a good day. So, you in the building and everything. Can you tell us what you got going on and everything you doing for the city and what you doing for the people? You know what I'm saying? We know you give good vibes and everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Appreciate
that's
that.
all we just trying to get give you so you can give us. I'm sorry. You know
No,
what I'm
it's
saying?
all good.
Yeah.
Gratitude for that. So I quickly want to explain like my name, the reason behind it, because it'll make sense about everything that I'm doing. So
Okay.
Jazzy, the uncontrolled goddess, of course, uncontrolled. It doesn't mean that I'm out of control. It just means that I cannot be placed in a box. I
All
have
right.
unlimited possibilities.
All right.
And goddess, I'm created by God to create. So under my creative umbrella, I'm a poet, I'm a mindset coach, I'm an author, I'm a speaker, I facilitate workshops, I spread love and positivity. So all of that wrapped into one. I had to condense it because at first it was like I'm this, and that. I'm like, no, I'm Jazzy, the uncontrolled goddess. So
All
that
right.
means that I have
Amen.
the authority to
Yes.
do everything that my creative mind allows me to do. So now it can make sense.
All right.
So what I'm currently doing, every Monday, Nashville Monday Night Jazz,
Yeah.
I am performing with a live jazz band. The goal of it is to bring the jazz culture back to North Nashville where it originated.
All right.
So shout out to
Nice.
Frederick Weathersby for
Frederick
curating.
Weathers.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
okay.
yes,
Shout out,
Weathersby.
shout out
Salute.
Frederick Weathersby.
Salute,
I'm
Weathersby.
sorry, you know what I'm saying, for getting your name wrong, but yeah, shout out, you know what I'm saying, for the good vibes every Monday. You
That's
know
what
what I'm
it
saying?
do.
You know
I
what?
like people
And
out here moving.
and it's crazy because I seen that on my timeline. I seen you had posted something
Mhm.
about the Monday nights. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do the. Is it karaoke or is it just like? Is it
No.
line? It's like a lineup.
It's a lineup. It's a whole vibe. So it's at two locations. One is at Kingdom Cafe, which is
Uh,
on Jefferson Street, and the other is Grandpa Bar, which is on Herman Street, both in North Nashville at the same time from 7 to 10. So
all
it's
it's going on at the same
at the
time. So
same
both of them.
time.
What? That's dope.
That is.
That's dope. Hey, that's dope for real. Like, so you got two places that's basically doing the same thing,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Wow, that's dope. So it be lineups at both places.
Yes.
What? So people be like, I mean, give me a little
Yeah.
bit more. Give me a little bit more about this right here, cause this kind of interesting right here.
For
This make
real.
me wanna, you know what I'm saying? Tap in.
As you should. So of course the theme, of course, is jazz. So we have to give homage to the jazz artists, musicians, trumpets, saxophonists. But it's a
Uh-huh.
full band: bass guitar, electric guitar, drums, all the whole nine. Um, so they have a lineup, but you do have to speak with Frederick
Right.
to do the lineup. So where I come in at is because I'm a big supporter of the arts. They allow me to come in and perform my poetry with the live band.
Okay,
So
that's dope.
yeah,
That's dope.
it's
So they
it's
play a little tune for you while you do your thing.
yeah, we groove
Oh,
out. We nothing is never rehearsed.
All right.
Okay.
I don't send them tracks to play. We groove out.
That's
Wow,
what I'm talking
that's
about.
dope.
That's what Maniac
Yeah.
Collection
That's
be on. We don't verse nothing. We
That's
just
interesting.
do it.
And I know the
That's
people
great.
enjoy it too when they in there and they see it. You know what I'm saying? They probably think that you scripted. They probably
Yeah.
think that y'all they've been in here
that's the
practicing
real
it.
authentic
That's
way,
why,
y'all hear
yeah.
me?
That's
We
why
like
it's so
that.
authentic. And,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
It's
saying?
pretty dope.
That's
You
good. That's
should-
dope. That's dope.
Should check in, tap in.
Yeah, I think I am. I think I'm gonna go and tap in and see what
We
that's on.
will be there.
You know what I'm saying? I might even just come right off the dome with something. You know what I'm saying? Tell the band to just play something. You know what I'm saying? And do it like that. But yeah, that sounds like a vibe. You said you're an author.
I am, and I actually, Lady T, I brought you a gift.
Oh,
Okay.
Grateful accepted. So this is one of my poetry books, one of the newest one, Poetic Justice. Basically, just about love, life lessons, sensuality, sexuality, intimacy, self-love, anything you could think dealing with the aspects of love.
Okay.
that's what's up.
So
This
Okay.
is
Poetic
dope.
justice.
Poetic justice.
So that's-
Conviction of the heart.
So that's like
Uncontrolled goddess.
that's your book.
Yeah,
Thank
I wrote
Yeah,
it.
that's
It's a poetry book.
oh
So
well.
basically, with a lot of my poetry, it's experience based or not. Like basically, we all share the same story in some sort of form. So, and
Facts.
I'm very empathetic, so I can tap into other people's feelings and then write about that as well without me having to experience it. So
Right.
that's a collective
So
of
that's
that.
almost like a
So
telepathic kind of
in
connection.
in a way, in a way, I don't want to
Okay.
get too deep because I don't know.
I know
Look.
you
You
can get
know,
deep with
okay.
me. That's why you giving me this, because I can do that. I can
Yes.
tune in with you. That's dope. I'm a believer of that.
Yeah, that's
I
dope.
really believe that we have the human powers to
Hmm.
really do that once we construct our mind, body, and soul, and we really be working towards some good. I feel that's when we unlock our power
Hmm.
to sensation for others, which comes along in energy,
Absolutely.
and that what gives us the mind to understand where they coming from because it's
Right.
collected through their energy, and that's how we know that it's so real and authentic, because if you didn't move with your energy, we wouldn't be able to prevail on it.
Man,
That makes sense.
Absolutely.
That's
that's
how. So
real.
that's why I say you could be open minded with
Okay.
me, and because I understand that. I started long time ago, just getting telepathic messages,
Hmm.
but I know I'm gifted from God, and I know I'm His child. So I never been a honorary child that never listened. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And watched. I always was watching my surroundings, and I always took heed of a lot of things. So I think that's why He worked with me the most, because I was one that was spotted to do that, and it's hard for us to do that because we so it's a lot going on. So a lot of people can't really contrast the focus like that
Right.
because they got too much going on where they got to move and make stuff happen out of reality for them instead of just listening, watching, and looking and let it
Hmm.
come to you. But I
And
Hmm.
am
that's real
with
because
you,
I'm
Yes.
and
part
this
of
is
that.
inspiring. I thank you so much for this because I'm trying to write a book. So to know that my black goddess is already lined up to give me
Yes.
some. I read books all the time. I will be reading this, and I know it's gonna open up my mind a lot more. Cause sometimes, the world be so, I don't know, they just be too much projection and stuff. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm an introvert, but I can be out. You know,
Hmm.
I can be like that, but sometimes I like to just, you know, remain in my peace.
As you should
You
at
know,
all times, at
Right.
so
all
I
costs,
remain
whether
in
you're
my
in or
peace.
out.
And then right now I'm on the
Amen.
static form of controlling it because I understand people's minds. You know what I'm saying? I
Hmm.
respect it, so I don't speak out as much, but I will get them a few words of encourage. I won't go in too deep because I know how people's is. So,
Right.
but I'm working on it more because I want to do the uplifting will for my father. So if that means standing my power, knowing spot on what I
Hmm.
know, and telling them what I know, I'm gonna do that regardless. But I do respect the mind of others, and I do not like them to fall into anything they don't want to believe in because I
Right.
feel like we all have a choice, and I just wanted to gravitate like how we is,
Right.
you know.
Right. Sometimes little secret. Sometimes I heal people and they don't even know it. And I don't speak the words because of that. People are on their own paths, but just our presence when we are truly tapped in to the inner standing, like past the understanding, when you get to the inner standing, you're able to have that same power without verbally speaking it.
Hmm.
Because people may not understand. They may think what we're talking about is weird or different, or they may look at it as something else. But yeah, we all
Yeah,
created, and
we
some
is,
of us are
Yeah.
chosen
and I believe
for
we is.
different journeys.
I believe we is the ones that need to speak out more just because we have went through a lot of transitions and accentuations with blacks, and
Hmm.
how by them placing us to where we don't know who we are and we know we everything.
Brainwashing.
So it's like I think the collective minds that really already know this, we are to push forth as a thresh for them because they not lost. And if you
Right.
can see that I can stand here and do it and it makes common sense,
Hmm.
which means you need to connect and make your own common sense because all of us is joined together for one force of power.
Absolutely.
So, and I don't understand how our black peoples, get competitive on that when it's already you got a distinctive power. Your power can't be like my power.
Hmm.
This what makes us different. So I can't get jealous of you.
Right.
Only you can outstand your power in the way it's supposed to be meant. And I think that's what we need to all come to coordinate with and understand. That's how you'll know you great versus looking at you And I'm like, Jazzy, the goddess came off with some intelligent things, but I can't do that. No, you can't. I
Absolutely.
was supposed to take what you said into a mindset thought to see where I can be at. Because if you got put in my energy or my in the facility, wherever, it was for a reason. And a lot of us is not clicking like
Mhm.
that, but it
Mhm.
works like that. And that's why we here today with Maniac Collections to tell y'all everybody out here is unique and different. Nobody need to be competitive. Everybody need to just go to the threshold on what you know,
Yeah.
and
Exactly.
speak your mind and come out with its own authentic form, and we gonna rise because it's meant for us to be back on top. This is just a lesson for us
Right.
because we were stiff necks and we didn't want to believe in what was true, because we had a power, but you wouldn't have had that power without the God.
And that's where the
It's
disconnect come in
And
at,
that's
because it's like, if you feel like you have to compete, then you've already lost
hmm
because you've taken your place, you're taking yourself out of place of creativity.
that's
right.
right.
So when you being creative, you don't have time to compete.
Thank you.
Nope.
Thank you.
Facts.
That's real facts right
Facts.
there. Because I mean, I know just from I mean, what y'all talking about and everything. You know what I'm saying? People feed off of people energy. I feel like the main thing about me is that like I don't hate. You know what I'm saying? Like I really take things in and it motivates me to want to do this better, you know what I'm saying, or do that better. If I see something and I know that it's talented and everything, because my cousin always told me, you know what I'm saying, I was a talented person of finding talent, you know what I'm saying. So, hold on, we got it. Yeah, but he always told me that I could notice talent, you know what I'm saying, and the talent really, basically, like when I'm around it, it motivates me to amp my style up, to make
Hmm.
my style better. What can I make more unique about this style? What can I do about this? It ain't that I'm taking anything from that artist. It's just that you make me want to go expand to my brand.
The inspiration.
You feel me? You make me want to go expand, do things, you know what I'm saying, a little differently, you know what I'm saying, of what's going on in the world. I could see that you tuned in to the energy that's going on, you know what I'm saying, with what we doing. So I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of that and come over here and try to expand on my brand with it, you know? But
Hmm.
it's not like, oh, yeah, he good. I'm going to do that, what he doing, you know what I'm saying, or I'm going to take that and use that in what I'm doing. No, we don't need to do that. Everybody is unique in their own way. Everybody can find their own, you know what I'm saying, own style that'll gravitate the people to them. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I feel like that's what everybody's superpower is,
That
really.
is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel
It
like it's
really
a
is.
superpower for everybody. If you know how to go in a room and everybody stop talking and look at you,
Shift the room.
Yeah.
that's a
Shifting that
superpower.
energy.
You know
hmm
what I'm saying? If you know how to just be, you know what I'm saying, just be a random person around somewhere and everybody just wondering, damn, who is that? You know what I'm saying? Or asking, who is that right there? You know what I'm saying? That's your superpower. You know what I'm saying? People gravitating, people looking because they want to know what's going on with you or who are you. You know what I'm saying? They want to know what it is that you do. And I feel like that everybody is unique in their own way. It's not that you could be an artist, a book writer, a storyteller, a preacher. You know what I'm saying? It's just people would notice that and want to gravitate to that, to what you doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say I feel like everybody have a superpower. You know what I'm saying? In a unique way, like
Yeah.
in a
Absolutely.
different type of way. But yeah,
Absolutely.
That's real. That's real. And what we speaking here, y'all, we just want y'all to take it in, let
yeah,
it sit on your head, try to find out what you do best, and just collab. Get out here and work with others. I'm telling you, you don't know how much it'll make you feel better and becoming a better person
man,
by working with others instead of being so in cave and egotistic
it
and
will, it will.
like
Hmm.
really, really get out here and mingle with your people. Give yourself time to understand somebody else's mind on a real sincere level. And I guarantee you're gonna start seeing faith way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Even if you ain't got it, it's gonna get drawn to you because now you willing to step out on a limb and see what it is to politic with other peoples, to see where they coming from instead of you being isolated in your bubble or
But
projects.
the thing about it is you will notice it. You gonna notice. You gonna notice it. You gonna notice the change. You gonna notice the energy. You gonna notice everything around you, just from you being this type of person. You know what I'm saying? You gonna notice everything. Like if you going through something right now, and you feel like the world just down on you, just on you, shift your energy.
And the rest will follow.
That's right.
That's it. Shift your energy, and then everything else is just gonna fall in place. I tell people that all the time. I'm telling you, and it really works
It
because I
does.
did it.
It does
You know
work.
what I'm saying? So
And y'all stay tuned for more poet, Miss Jazzy, the
uncontrollable goddess. Yeah.
She always giving out good words of encouragement, especially
She
for
sure
your
is.
mind. All you gotta do is go follow her on Facebook, her Instagram.
Man.
Yeah.
You see how this interview went, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting up here
I think
talking
we need a part two.
right, we probably need a part 2 up in here, you know what I'm saying, going like that. But I got one more question before we even end this out. Is that the only book that you got?
No,
Or do you got more coming?
I have more, and I have more coming. So that one, and then Life Goes On, which is like my baby, because it's a Tupac inspired poetry book. So I took lines from 17 of
Tupac-inspired.
Tupac songs. I wrote it from my perspective, and then I follow it up to incorporate my mindset coaching.
Yeah.
I added journal reflective questions after every poem, so you can write about your own perspective as well.
Right.
I have Uncontrolled Goddess, the book. So it talks about what it means to be an uncontrolled goddess. It has lessons, it has journal entries, and it also has poetry. And then I'm working on a mindset formula book. So my goal is to have
Mindset formula. So
Yes.
you a coach mindset.
Yes.
Like okay.
Explain it, go a little deeper.
Elaborate a little bit more for
typically
me,
when we
please.
hear mindset, of course, mindset by definition is a set of beliefs, behaviors, attitudes, all the good stuff. But typically when you hear mindset, you hear about a fixed mindset or a growth mindset. My mindset stands for mental insight, new direction, stimulated, elevated truth. So I tie in the physical, the spiritual, the metaphysical, the creativity, all that ties into our mindset on how we're showing up, which is everything we're discussing here. So
Right.
that is my definition of mindset. So with my coaching, I have people tap into their senses. I have them do journaling, guided meditations, talk about the third eye, the
Right.
crown, the heart, the solar plexus, like all the things that creates alignment.
So where you do this at? Do you like at like a business people come to, or do they just call you and you just pop up like the guru?
A little bit of both. It's best to schedule appointments, but I do have one-on-one coaching, group coaching. I do workshops as well. So all of that is like I'm revamping. Starting in September. September is going to be a big month. It's my born day month. I'm Virgo. Shout out to all the
going down.
Virgos.
Shout out to Virgos.
I hear you about
Y'all know
that
what's
Virgo.
going on.
I feel y'all. Y'all is so neat. Like, y'all just some neat people. It's like, y'all got to have everything right.
Yeah.
That's what I have learned.
In an organized yet unorganized way. Like it makes sense to me. It makes sense to me.
Right.
I'm not one of those anal Virgos. No. Mm-mm.
No.
She said,
No, we got paper spread everywhere. Like this, they go for something.
Right.
So you somewhere in the midst
it
of that.
makes sense.
Oh, yeah, I got one thing, too. So you was in Michigan. So
Yes.
you used to stay there, right?
Yes,
But you're not from there.
correct.
Okay, what part was that?
I was in Waterford. It was right outside of Pontiac.
Yeah.
I was up there for 2 years. That was my disconnect
Okay.
from Nashville. I needed to disconnect. I needed to rediscover me. I needed to really tap into my peace, my silence. I had to learn how to be me and how to survive without my parents, without my siblings, without my kids, like just me.
So you went to Michigan.
Yeah.
What made you go there?
Ooh. Long story short.
All right. We don't need to get into it then if it's a long story. I'm just saying, Michigan is a beautiful place
It
to
is.
visit. You
The
know what I'm
lakes
saying?
are
And it's
amazing.
yes,
The lakes
yes,
are
yes.
amazing.
Pure
Michigan.
Beautiful.
Michigan definitely
Beautiful.
is a beautiful place to visit. You know what I'm saying? We from
We
Michigan.
born and raised.
Oh, I
You know
didn't
what
know
I'm
that. So
saying? Yeah,
I
we
forgot
from
to tell
Michigan.
y'all which part of Michigan.
Yeah.
It was.
Because that's what they do all the time.
Yeah.
They
We
go-
from Southwest.
Yeah.
I
We
was
from
like,
Southwest at the bottom.
At the bottom,
Yeah,
okay. I
yeah,
did
we
go
from
to
the bottom.
Detroit several times, and the Riverwalk is absolutely
Yeah.
Beautiful.
beautiful.
I love
Detroit
it
is
too.
beautiful.
It
The
is.
whole
They're
Detroit.
they're
Detroit.
It
revamping.
really is a
I ain't
lot of
gonna hold
history
you.
there too.
It is. It really is. It is. It is. It's a lot of forgotten history,
Too,
but it's
yeah.
also, you know what I'm saying, being remembered day by day. I knew that this was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying. I knew that it was gonna be like, I knew that Michigan was gonna be a big thing back even when we was little and it wasn't even recognized like that. You know, but I always knew that Michigan was gonna be a real standout state. And it really is right now in 2025. You know what I'm saying? We
I
definitely.
loved it, except for the winters. Like I'm pretty much due for a trip to go visit before
Yeah.
the weather changes.
Yeah.
Look, last year in April, I said, "Why is it still snowing?
This is the only.
That's the thing that
Why
make me mad.
is it still
That's the
snowing
only
in
thing that
April?"
make me mad about Michigan. Like,
it'll push
why?
up past May sometimes.
Like, why? Why do y'all want it to still snow?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Unexpectedly, it just
But you know, growing up in it, that's what you expect.
Yeah.
Especially when you go there. Like we like if we gotta go in the wintertime, we know we gotta get a big car. We know we gotta get a big truck or something. You know what I'm saying? Because we know how it be. We'll get stranded in them up. But yeah, we ain't finna talk about
Yeah,
all
because
that.
I'm
But
like,
yeah,
I still gotta go to work in
Right.
Nashville. We don't
right,
go to
right,
work.
right.
Like, what's
Right.
happening?
Man.
And we really love it though. We've been down here for how long? Like
Yeah,
almost
yeah, we've
20,
been down here.
man. We've been
Nah,
about
it's
15.
it's about 15. We've been
So-
down here about
So,
15,
like,
14.
We really been away from the snow.
So we have been away from it for
Yeah.
a while. You know what I'm saying? We've been away for
we
a
go
while.
and visit it now and
But we go
then.
to the crib. Yeah, we go to the crib and visit and
Most
everything. You know what I'm
definitely
saying?
we tap in with the snow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know
We
what
on
I'm
the
saying?
sleds and
Yeah.
That's
tools.
what's up.
Yeah, we
But
take
you
our
know-
kids back.
We done went to the south.
Right.
Now we here.
We shining.
Maniac
baby.
Collection. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Jazzy, the uncontrollable goddess. You know what I'm saying? Do you got anything else you want to say before we wrap this thing up? I don't want to just
I
wrap it up and you
do.
be like, damn, I ain't get to talk about it.
No, it's all good. I do. So to piggyback about September, so my born date, I'm releasing my EP with producer Queen of Vibes. This is my first EP in over 5 years. So I
Wow.
like stopped recording. I just put a pause on everything to work on self. And so now this is my first project after many years. So it's dropping on September the 9th. And then
September 9th.
I'm going to make more announcements, but I am going to have a listening party type deal for that.
Okay,
So-
listening
and-
party. Hey,
and-
on the
and-
road, I'm just want to say, what a
absolutely.
ticket at?
Absolutely.
What a
Congratulations.
ticket at? You know, we got to
I'm
pop
getting
up in there.
I'm
For
getting the
real.
details. The name of the EP actually is called Understanding. I'm gonna take you on a journey of what I've been going through for the past few years. So
Okay.
That's awesome.
That is
It is
awesome.
very unique.
That's
Thank
what's
you.
up.
I love it.
So
And
is you
keep
gon-
doing you, don't stop.
Right, for real. Is it gonna be like you singing, rapping, poetry? You gonna have it all wrapped in one? All right. Let me shut up there. Y'all get ready for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? September 9th.
yes,
It's going down. Jazzy, the uncontrollable goddess,
yes,
dropping. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget about us. You know we trying to come to that listening party.
I got you.
Understanding.
I got you.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
got
We
you.
want to come there and go and show our face, show our support to
I
you, because
appreciate
we
that.
know that you're going to do your thing
For
Gratitude.
sure.
on that thing. You know what I'm saying? And thank you for the book and
Yes.
everything. Matter of fact, I'm finna look into this right here myself. You know what I'm saying? I be going through things. I be needing, you know what I'm saying? Read some stuff too.
No,
You know
some
what
of
I'm
my
saying?
brothers they purchased that. Don't let the pink fool you.
Right.
It's some real
Yeah,
stuff going
ain't
on.
nothing wrong with it. But yeah, that's what we gonna do, man. Until next time, Maniac Collection Show.
2050, we out.
We out.